Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys, I know some people are going to be curious about some of these past releases, and I'm going to get into, how they've done over time, just to show y'all some examples for current releases, maybe how you should look at them based off, past ones, things like that, and maybe you're holding some of these. So this video will be useful for that. So if you want more content like this, you can check my Instagrams, any of that down below if you guys are interested, and of course, I'm sure you guys have been here before. You may know about my group. Again, you can join us, check us out down below, even test it out for a few days if you guys are interested with the link. There's a little trial one that you guys can just try free for a few days. If you guys are interested, want to cook more, get more items as a reseller. We do undermarket deals every day for members. Don't forget, we did these a ton this week. Undermarket, tons of people have been able to profit off these lottery dunks. These rose a ton. Champ breads at retail, or right around somewhere, I think at retail. But yeah, stop missing out, test it out, and learn how you can start scaling up your resale with our brick flips early info. We've really scaled up our ACO recently with botters copping people like restocks that randomly drop on Nike, like on the back end, things like that. So yeah, check the waitlist or trial and see you there. So the first one I want to get into would be the Neck Face SB Dunk Glow. Now, I did expect this one to rise, but I do have to admit, this one did surprise me a little bit. Now, but the reason this one, again, surprised me was because of how fast it rose. This one has really made a, quick rise, and it really just shows you the general demand for SB right now. Again, Neck Face, I believe, was a graffiti artist, or not like a graffiti artist, but like he did a lot of general artwork. I'm trying to remember exactly in what area it was. It was in California. That's mainly what I know. I'm sorry I'm not fully educated on who Neck Face is, but I know he was an artist, and this is what the shoe is based off. It was you can see his different pieces of artwork and designs that are scattered across the sneaker. I've had this one in hand. It looks really dope. I mean, this is a well done sneaker. You can see why it would go for more, and of course over time, I mean, this is going to be a collector's item type of sneaker. It's going to be a lot rarer, very hard to get, and you can see there's a lot of people that really wanted this one, because at first this one was I'd say right around, I mean, the smaller sizes were bricks. I mean, they were not, I mean, look, even some of the smaller sizes still are, but they weren't, $200 or $230, $240. Big sizes were definitely not $300. So again, this one has definitely made some progress over time. I want to show you all, again, kind of an example of, size 12, how this one has risen. So again, look, originally at $195, $200, that's, kind of how I remember it. And now look at this. $290, $300. I mean, you got sales. Yeah, these are some solid sales. Most you can see around you got some taking bids between $230. But if you just hold your ask, I mean, you're getting $260, $270, even a $308. You're getting a $321, $270. So yeah, just hold your ask, be patient, and I mean, yeah, these ones rose. Didn't really shock me, but the one part that did shock me about it was how fast it happened. I expected it to be more over time, not within a few months. But people love Neck Face, and that's proof of it. So another thing we got right here is the Sand Drift Dunk Low. Now, this is one, again, we've had a couple pairs this year where I'm just I know they'll be good holds, but just, it really surprises you. And this one was a perfect hold. I really should have looked into this one more. And the main reason for that is because, first off, on the original Nike release, they dropped, I think it was 13,000 pairs. I got a few, but they ended up being, kind of bigger sizes. Some, were the decent sizes, like 9W, 8W. I really regret selling those, but shout out to members in Hype Labs that got those for 135 or 125. Hopefully you all held on to those, because, yeah, that would have been quite a play. But just the reason that I should have looked into this one more, as getting back to that point, is because it was low stock from the start, but also especially in those smaller sizes, those base sizes 6W through 9W. I mean, it was really low stock in those ones. The bigger sizes, 11W, 12W, those ones had much more, 3,000 pairs in those sizes. But the other ones had 500, maybe even 1,000. So ended up being a really limited sneaker in those smaller sizes. And that's just, again, that's why I should have looked into this one more. And it's still a clean design for the summer. I've had this one, again, the suede in hand. Very, very nice. And I feel like that's another detail that people can kind of appreciate about the sneaker. It also has the hemp details. There's a couple cool parts about the sneaker, but yeah, how fast this one rose definitely surprised me. Surprised me, 100%. I don't think we were ready for that. I mean, yeah, look, we were chilling at 140, 160 for a good month and a half, and then just all of a sudden, whoa. I mean, yeah, within a span of 2 weeks, we're up $40, and then boom, we're up another 40. So yeah, hold's probably done for this one. Really happened quickly, but yeah, wow. Don't sleep on women's dunks in small sizes. I'll keep saying that. Now, another one we got right here is the Lightning 4 in grade school sizes. Now, this is why I'm going to continue talking about, the Thunder Force. The Lightning Force had, a good amount of stock in grade school sizes. And, you remember the men's pairs. those had plenty of stock as well. There was no shortage of those. It was one of the first Jordan 4s that had really recently not been doing too hot on price. It was one of the first ones, you know, had a higher retail. I think it was like $225 on these, right? If I'm not on this grade school pair, but on the men's pair, I think it was like $220 or $225, and then they resold for around like $270, $280 at first. I remember getting like 10 for like $250 per. So these weren't doing too hot at first, but now you go look at the men's pairs consistently selling around $300, and the grade school ones, I mean, again, this is why I say don't sleep on grade school 4s. I mean, look at that. We were sitting at a range of $230 to $260. And again, this is just a 4 that is based off a classic silhouette, the old Lightning 4s. You think about the Thunder Force that just dropped. Again, men's and grade school sizes. What sizes are bricked right now? The men's ones. I could easily go out there and find 10 probably for $250 per off somebody that's just trying to clear stock. But if you think about it, you be patient, those will eventually be $300 sneakers. And if you think about those grade school sizes, let back to school pass, just let people sell their pairs off. I mean, it's going to be good. That's just, you know, what I can mostly say about it. Give it time, let it age, and, you know, those are going to be definitely a good pair to have. So, again, don't sleep on grade school sizes, especially in those Jordan 4s. I mean, this is a really good example of one that was high stock and still made progress. These used to go for under retail. Actually, I had a 5Y and 4.5Y of these that I caught for retail price, and originally I was down on them, but I stayed patient, and yeah, I sold them. I think it was right around here or so. I think I remember selling them for around $200. So yeah, now they're $250. So I could have kept holding, but hey, don't sleep on the grade school 4s. Patience is key. You're willing to wait, you know, 2 years. You buy in maybe at like $160 per. You wait 2 years, sell all of them 2 years later. Like let's say you get 20, sell all of them then, you know, a little bit later for like $220 to $240 per. And again, that's not really a lot of work. So very simple. And finally, the Syracuse Stunt Glow. This was one of those ones that again originally wasn't doing well. It was kind of down with Kentucky's. It was very similar in price, but this one is kind of, you know, separated from the Kentucky's in a sense where, you know, they go for a little bit more. And I think it's only, you know, by like maybe $10 or $20, and I think the bigger sizes are very, very similar in their pricing. Or no, those are the ones that are separated more. Like the smaller sizes are very similar in their pricing. But the one thing about sourcing this pair in particular is the Syracuse Dunks are very, very hard to find. This is one thing I want to mention to anybody that has a Syracuse Dunk. Do not sell. It is not easy to get a hold of this pair, and you know, especially for a good price. Like if you got them for, let's say you bought a size 10 a few months ago for like $240, $230, just keep holding on to that, man. I mean, it's very hard to find a pair dead stock for that price. So I just want to say you can sell that for much more in an event. Even locally, you might be able to get a good sale on that, like around $300. So there's just, you know, a few things I want to mention about these. They're not easy to get a hold of, and that's one reason that I'm, you know, kind of have had my eyes on these, but you know, it's impossible to find them, man. It is not easy to find these. So if you got them, you know, keep holding them, because I don't think they're restocking them anytime soon. They just did in 2022, so I don't think it'd be anytime in 2023. So again, classic colorway, very hard to find. Again, always one that's going to be, you know, doing well. But again, slowly rising, I believe, right now. Yeah, look, I mean, again, it just shows you not easy, and you know they'll go back. This used to be a $600, $700 sneaker, so I mean, if you want to buy now, could hit this again. Trust me, could definitely hit one of these again. You know, just again, let it kind of become, you know, I guess in the eyes of people again. You know, once more eyes are on them again, you know, people forget about them. It's a great summer colorway too. So there's a few reasons I can mention it. But those are the main sneakers, you know, I just kind of want to go check back up on. Again, please drop some ones down below in the comments you guys want me to, you know, kind of, I guess, go back and review, you know, look back on. If there's any sneaker investments you're still holding that you're like, hey, you know, this is from like a few months back, can you just, you know, throw this in one of your videos like this? 100%, I can do that. Just drop it in the comments, and I'll make sure to do that. So it's pretty much everything I can mention. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm messing up like my sentences over and over and over. I just need to slow down. But you want to check us out down below at Hype Labs. Again, join our wait list, check the trial, see everything we offer here. Again, we've really been upping our free ACO for members. Cop some of them. The Panda cleats this morning, only 800 stock on Nike, but again, great profit there for some people so they can sell them. Low-key flips, free Amazon stuff. Like, again, there's tons and tons of things you can utilize. This is from the first 10 days of May. So again, don't sleep. This is what we do, guys. It's showing you how to cook more. So I'm ending the screen recording. I'm Tristan. Thank you, guys. See you guys down below. And yeah, drop any shoes you want me to review. Leave the name in the comments. I'll get to it. Peace.